after he made that 23rd consecutive point, he scored 23 more points that game.
No.
14.
No way. All right, welcome back to another After Dark, everyone. Hope you all are having a good night so far. Hope you guys had a wonderful day. I got something special for you guys, okay? I was going to save this for the 23rd, but I don't want to wait any longer because I just found out that, all right, so y'all remember 369 The Key? I feel like it's kind of legendary with my channel here. The 369 videos were absolutely hilarious. I don't want to say hilarious. They were hilarious, but just not like in a ridicule kind of way. It was just like some of my favorite moments on his channel was reacting to these videos. The rabbit hole that this guy will take us down when it comes to Michael Jordan and just like everything associating with the numbers 3, 6, and 9. It left me mind blown, and honestly, I still quote it to this day. You know, like I still do. Everybody else is saying 6, 7, and I'm still saying 3, 6, 9. Anyways, guys, I noticed that he has 2 videos in the last year. Let me just verify that. Yes, 2 videos he dropped about Jordan. They were both 9 months ago. First one is titled Michael Jordan 23 for 23, the 23 Enigma. And the second one is titled Game 3, 1993 NBA Finals, Jordan's third championship, 3 overtimes. So the second one, that one's really short. It's like 3 minutes. First one is about 11 minutes. So I figured, what the hell? Let's react to both of them. So I'm going to react to both these videos. Link is going to be down below in the description, as always. Super shout out to members. I appreciate you guys, and I hope you enjoy this. I have a big old smile on my face, so let's just get to it, all right? Like the vid if you could. I'd appreciate it. And 369, let's go.
All right.
What
I
up?
hope I don't break the matrix with this. These are 23 stats of the number 23 from number 23,
Let's
Michael
go.
Jordan. 1, Michael Jordan wears the number 23.
Yes, sir.
2, his first playoff game, he scored 23 points.
Oh, come on. Of course he
C,
did.
No, for 3 reasons. A, I'm not that lucky. 2, we have smoke detectors. And D, we live in the most boring street in the United States of America, where nothing even remotely dangerous will ever happen. Period.
He scored the most points in a
Home Alone.
playoff game with 63 points. And still, today, nobody has scored more. And he did it when he was just 23 years old.
Damn, man. Damn. 63 points at 23 years old while wearing number 23. In his 6th career playoff game, 2nd of 3rd loss in the sweep. Okay, that one's nothing. That's crazy. 9 overtime? 63.9 overtime? What? 54 regulation?
4, in that game where he broke the record with 63 when he was 23, he had 23 points at halftime.
Oh, damn.
5, he has a big 23 on the front of his gate to his house.
Yeah.
6,
And because of these videos, I put it together with the 45 being his other number, which equals 9.
that house he built 23 miles away from the United Center that he played his home games in Chicago.
That's crazy.
7, in that house, he attempted to sell it at $14.855 million. And they even said that was done intentionally because the numbers add up to 23. So he's over here counting numbers,
really?
trying to get it to 23. 8, MJ is a 2030.
Wait, how 14.855? How does that equal 23? 1, 5. Okay. Let's do it. Hold on, guys. Give me a second here. Okay. 1 plus 4 plus 8 plus 5 plus 5. Son of a bitch. It is 23. Wow. Okay.
Get it to 23. 8. MJ is a 2030-ian, and he believes in the 23 enigma. That is that he believes the number 23 has a powerful energy in the universe. Before MJ made the number 23 the most famous and recognizable numbers in the world, the number 23 had its own legacy.
What is the 23 enigma?
Well, the 23 enigma, did I start to sound a little like Burroughs then? I thought I did. Well, the 23 enigma. Burroughs told me about the 23 enigma back around 65. He had observed a lot of coincidences connected with the number 23. And as soon as he told me that, I started noticing coincidences involving the number 23. I put a lot of them into the Illuminati novels, and I put a bunch of them into the first of my Cosmic Trigger trilogy. And ever since then, I've been getting letters from people who've observed odd 23s. And there's no end to it. I'll tell you a very amusing anecdote. I was in St. Louis giving a lecture, and a guy came up after the lecture with his wife and said, I figured out how your 23 gimmick works. And I said, oh, tell me. And he said, it's a neurological grid. You make your readers very conscious of 23, more conscious than they are of the other numbers. And I said, congratulations, you found the great magician who makes the grass green. That's a sign of enlightenment in Zen. Which I thought was an adequate answer. Then a little while later, it turned out we went out to have a pizza together, he and his wife and me. And one of those places where you get a number while you wait for your pizza. And of course, we got number 23. And he said to me, how do you do it? And I said, I thought you did it that time. And I suppose he's still wondering about that. Well, so am I. It just happens, that's all. It's the enigma. Why does it keep happening? And neurological grid is part of it.
It's interesting too because from the way I understood the story originally, Michael Jordan's brother Larry was the one who wore 23 first. So Jordan was wearing 45. Larry was which is also 9. 4 plus 5 is 9. So young MJ wearing the equivalent of 9. And then his brother wearing the equivalent of 6, which is 2, 3, and then eventually Jordan goes pro. Only one of them go pro. So then that person needs to carry on the 2-3 legacy. And then Jordan retires, comes back, plays baseball, wears 4 or 5 again. It's just weird, isn't it? Like, don't worry, I'm not going down like the crazy rabbit hole. But every time I watch one of these videos from this guy, it really makes me think, man.
Like, each parent gives 23 chromosomes to their kid, and the axis of the earth is tilted at 23.5 degrees. They even made a movie about it called The Number 23, with quite possibly the greatest comedic actor of all time, Jim Carrey.
For sure.
Plays a character who's obsessed with the number 23.
Okay, I haven't watched this movie. I think I need to. Have you guys watched this movie?
Sees it everywhere.
One of my best friends in Canada had the obsession, and he told me about it. Started pointing to things, started pointing at license plates, saying it adds up to 23. And he became like a mathematician, like some kind of savant about it. And I said, that's ridiculous. But then I started seeing it everywhere. And finally, it ended up kind of culminating in realizing that the 23rd Psalm was about living without fear. And so that's why I changed the name of my company to that.
And in the movie, they talk about, they mention a lot of 23 facts. The ones I just said, and like world events or whatever, like when Julius Caesar got stabbed 23 times, the date of 9/11 equals 23.
9/11 equals 23. Yeah, it does.
And these are interesting, but none of these instances that Jim Carrey brings up or the movie brings up are nowhere near convincing as what Michael Jordan did.
The Titanic sank on the morning of April 15th, 1912. That's 4-1-5-1-9-1-2. 23. The Hiroshima bomb was dropped at 8:15. 8 plus 15 is 23. The Mayans said the end of the world would come in 2012. 20 plus 1 plus 2 equals 23.
2012. 20 plus 1 plus 2. Okay.
Tell yourself it's just a number.
9.
I bet you didn't expect you were in for this roller coaster when you clicked on this video today, now did you guys? Okay. Wow. This is heavy. All right. Third season, 3,000 points. Hit the 3,000 mark on the 23rd. Come on, man.
Scored a then record.
The 23rd consecutive point of the game?
23 consecutive points until another number 23 scored more. 10. The layup that gave him 23 consecutive points also made him the second player to score 3,000 points in a season.
He's over 3,000 for the year now. 23 straight points for Jordan.
What a lucky audience. Dude, who was the first one? Was that Wilt?
11. Since Wilt Chamberlain did it,
Okay.
there's been 23 seasons with no 3,000 point score
Come on.
until number 23 came along. 12. And speaking of those
What a monster Wilt was, man. What the hell? 4,000 one year?
23 consecutive points, it occurred between the second and third quarters. 13. And to keep it on this insane game, after he made that 23rd consecutive point, he scored 23 more points that game.
No.
14.
No way.
He was 23 years old for his second and third season. 15. When he came back from retirement for the first time, he wore 45. He changed his number from 23 to 45. And in the playoffs, he lost. And he lost after he got the ball stolen from him by Nick Anderson. And after the game, Nick Anderson said 45 ain't 23. I couldn't have did number 23 like that. So then, the next game, Jordan comes back with the 23 on its jersey.
Yeah, he did.
And this just happened to play out where it was his 23rd game back.
Oh, that's right. What the hell? I heard this in one of his previous videos. He switches back to 23 on his 23rd game back from retirement. And then he seals... Okay, that was the following year. He seals the series off by scoring 45 in a sweep. Oh, man. I'm not going to sleep for a month.
So he switched from 45 to 23 on his 23rd game back and had an organic story to go along with it to make it look like he didn't plan the whole thing. Or did he?
I don't know anymore.
Do it. 16. He had 23 games in the playoffs that he scored 45 or more.
Wow.
17. The 23rd 45-point game was Game 6 of the sixth championship.
Yeah. Look at the clock. Wow. Sixth game of the sixth championship, 2-3, shooting the ball to win the game with 6.6 left. I can't unsee this stuff.
18. And in that game, he won his second three-peat.
That's right. 2-3. 6.
Game 6 of the sixth finals. He had 23 points in the first half. And then got his 45 total. So his first playoff game was 23. And his last playoff game was 45.
And all of his NBA finals, he won in 6 games. Except for the first one, he won in 5. 5 plus first. I don't know how to do this. But if you take 5 games where they won the series and say that's the first final, so 1 plus 5 still equals 6, I don't know.
Which was his 23rd 45 or more game in the playoffs.
Say that again.
Third, 45 or more game in the playoffs. 19, his numbers, 23, 45, and his Olympic number, 9.
That's right.
Those numbers added up, 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 9.
5, 9, 14, 23. What the hell?
Equals 23. 20.
Of course it does.
Speaking of equaling 23, his initials, MJ, from Michael Jordan. MJ. M is the 13th letter. J is the 10th letter. That equals 23.
Come on, man. It's happening again. I can't be normal after this.
21. We're almost at 23 already, and I could probably keep going for another 2 or 3 hours.
I know you can, man.
22.
I know you can.
And of course, he won 2 3-peats, 2 sets of 3 consecutive championships, and 23. Retiring after his dad died, he returned, and 3 years later, won the championship on Father's Day. And this just happened to be his 23rd finals game. Okay.
What?
I gotta give you an extra one.
Okay.
But it's really just the 23rd one. 24. He won Rookie of the Year in 1985, which equals 23. And there were...
1985 equals 23. 8, 5 is 13, 9, 1 is 10. Yeah, that's freaking 23, buddy. Yep, of course you're right. Of course you're right about all of this.
23 teams in the league that year.
Ayo.
Okay, one more.
Oh, yeah?
When he broke that playoff record for 63 points when he was 23 years old.
Oh, no.
He wasn't just 23 years old. He was 23 years, 2 months, and 3 days old, to be exact.
Damn. Uh-oh, hold up. All right, into the next one. Wow. Okay, we got 3 more minutes. Guys, I would kill to just like hang out with this dude one night in like an attic and like smoke blunts and just let him go off. Just like tell me everything you know, man.
What's crazy is I don't see how no Jordan.
By the way, guys, link is down below for the channel 369. If you guys want to check out his other content, link is down below in the description. This guy is amazing.
What's crazy is I don't see how no Jordan fanatic, no writer, nobody that had all their attention on Michael Jordan ever seen the pattern. It took for me, little old me.
Yeah, you're the guy.
To see that he got his 3-peat. It became the 3rd team to 3-peat in 1993. And in game 3 of the 3rd chip, it went to 3 overtimes. It became the 3rd playoff game ever to go to 3 or more overtimes.
What? 3rd playoff game ever to go 3 overtimes?
I've been knowing that for a while.
Game 3, 1993.
Pretty long time. I made a video about 7 years.
Okay, Jason.
I knew longer than that. But I watched the whole game again recently, and I seen something that was quite astounding.
Okay.
Astonishing.
Yeah, I want to do a podcast with this guy or something.
Astronomical.
What'd you see?
Another astrological. It was unbelievable.
3rd personal foul, 3rd team foul.
So, 3rd chip, 1993. 3rd game of the finals.
What'd you see?
Goes to 3 overtimes, and in this game, Scottie Pippen, number 33, goes down for a layup. Boom. Hits a 3-point play with 3 minutes and 3 seconds left in the third quarter. My jaw dropped.
Wow.
Okay, to the floor like when Jim Carrey seen Cameron Diaz.
Yeah, that's from The Mask.
I could not believe it. Number 33, Scottie Pippen, scores a 3-point play. And it's 3 minutes and
3 seconds left in the third quarter of the third game that goes into triple overtime. All right. Yeah, all right.
On Game 3 of the 1993 finals of 3-peat.
What the hell, man? 9-9-3-3.
3 overtimes. That was wild. It took me to figure that out.
Only you, man. Only never quit. It's been 9 months since you dropped one of these. I hope you're still out there. I hope you're healthy. I hope you're sane, and I hope you're still going, man, because I love this stuff. I forgot how fun this is. But unfortunately, unless he uploads more material, I think this is it. I think this is the end of the run of the 369 Jordan videos. And wow, man, like I forgot. Just he really has a way of bringing me in, because I start these videos and I think like, oh, this is gonna just be funny, and then within like 30 seconds I'm like, oh crap, this is a lot of coincidences, man. You know, like he pulls me right in. Damn, man. Well, what else can I say? I stand by the statement. I would love to smoke a blunt with this dude and just like let him break down the numbers, show me footage. Like I would make a whole night out of this, you know, just that's it. I'll sit there with a bag of Doritos, just be like, yeah, that's 3. Oh, that's 23. Oh, that's 45. That makes 9. You're right, buddy. Like keep going. Oh shoot. All right, I gotta get out of here, you guys. Link is down below for the 369 channel if you want to check it out. I mean, I'd say I recommend it if you enjoyed this. This is a good time. So yeah, link is down there below. I gotta get out of here and go search for the numbers. Last thing I'll say is I didn't have an obsession with 2-3 when I was young, but I did have an obsession with looking at like anything that had numbers on it in a digital way. So I get digital clock, for instance. I would see, for instance, I'm looking at, if I look at something and it's like 614, I would always like kind of like add or subtract into it just to like practice math. You know what I mean? So I'd be like 6 minus 1 is 5 times 4 equals 20. But it wasn't like I wasn't going down the rabbit hole of like trying to make everything into a 2-3, because I probably could here. 14. 4 plus 1 is 5 plus 6. Nah, I can't do it. I don't have those skills. Anyways, you guys, I am out of here. If y'all can relate to this in any way, let me know in the comments. And yeah, thanks for watching. Guys, like the video, subscribe if you want more content like this. And most importantly, is to be water, my friends. Peace out.